Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be playing a different game. Today we're going to be playing Ember Knights. It's a somewhat newer game, still in early access. It's a top-down looter shooter roguelike, so if any of you guys have ever played Hades, kind of think like that, but it's a little bit different, but it's still a pretty good game. Somewhat similar to Tree of Ember, but a bit different. Yeah, I will, don't pay attention to this. I've already been playing a lot on my own save. I'm gonna start a new save just so you guys can kind of get a little bit of a, understanding of the story, and then we'll go from there. What's my cat? Ugh. Ember Knight. Catastrophe. Must retrieve Ember to stabilize the Ember tree. Through the dare is the only way. Praxis. I knew one day. Don't mind my silly speaking. So, right now, we don't really got much. We got zero of this stuff, that's got Ember. We don't even got the bow, we only got the sword. Nothing in this thing, nothing in that thing, nothing over here. Everything's just kind of ruined. Typical, shit just fucking happened. Everything went downhill kind of scenario. We're just gonna go through here and, start the game. So, no, it is recommended to play, controller, especially if you play sword, which is what I'm doing right now, but I just play PC. But, basically what we do is, you just go through the stages, and, at first it seems a bit linear, but you just kind of go through each stage. Once you, beat all the monsters, you will progress to the next stage and kind of go like that. Each monster kind of has their own thing, like these worms kind of shoot shit. These kind of like tree boys, stumps if you will. They'll throw like poisons on the ground. There was like some blade looking asses. You saw Oleo. They just kind of spin all around. Looks like little spiders. These are Oleo, they're kind of like little bugs, like beetles if you will. They're just kind of like your base enemies, all this and that. Later on there'll be bosses. And then you also got these skills, which is that thing right there. In most games, typically you have a timer, like a second timer. In this game, it's based off the amount of hits that you have on an enemy. You see, if I just swing randomly and don't hit anything, then I don't get anything, but as long as I'm hitting stuff, then you'll be good. You stay out of the poison. These guys always fuck me up in my runs. Yep, there's the blades. Then we get these relics, which are basically like your items from Risk Rain, but a little bit different. So each one of these have their own thing, like boss rooms, your skills will charge faster, 25%. So like this skill I have right here, 10 recharge, so amount 10 hits before recharges, 25%, so it'll only be like 7 or 8. While in boss room, so it says like I don't know why I pointed with my finger. 25%, so 25% faster, so when you're fighting boss, you know, like that. Bonus damage to stun enemies, when again 25%, so right now 15. So what, 16 before, so an extra like 4 damage, so it'll be 19, pretty much. Then whenever you crit, you conjure lightning, which I crit 2% of the time. So I'm gonna still take that bottom one, just cause why not. What is that other thing I have? Stun power when I reborn, and I'm gonna use stun them. I'm not getting that, but I'll take it. Ooh. Later on there'll be like a shop where you can actually go and buy items. That's the reason why I've been collecting these gold pieces and breaking these barrels. And here's your little mini bars. Fun fact, whenever you have mini bars, there'll always be like these mushrooms, especially for this 4th stage. That will give you some good time fun sauce. By that I mean some chicken. So each stage has like anywhere between 2 and 4 mini bosses, like each area. I believe there was 3 areas, but like it's always randomized, so you won't have to fight all 4 mini bosses. You only have to fight one of the 4. This one I think is the easiest in my personal opinion to fight for the 4th area. Nothing really you have to worry about too much, but alright, here's the shop I was talking about. Get one of these little spiders, and that guy's gonna sell us some shit. It's a good thing you have arrived when you did, Ember Knight. So that was my final sale. Name's Alden, owner and operator of the #1 shop in all the prime wards. Like I said, if I don't have it, you don't need it. I can see you got a hard road ahead. Look around. Your pockets seem a little full. No sense of getting weighed down with all that good gold. So each one of these things kind of give you stuff. This is just basically like health, which I'm gonna take. Went a little bit low. And then these are just like items. So this one, whenever you see melee damage, you freeze enemies. So like those spiders, or those kind of like blade looking things, that's really good to deal with them. This on the other hand, whenever I use my skill, so like my fire punch, or a poison comes, which I love this item. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I'm like soon, and I wanna know when you get something that you need in stock. So now, what should I get? My funny. Now, whenever I do that, anything within that range will now be poisoned. Fun little trick you can do is you be able to get, normally that would only give you 10, but if you have the firepower, then you can go in and cook that, and it'll give you 20 instead. So these gates, this is a relic selector, so it gives you like an item, or that one gives you gold. I prefer the relic. There is, I believe, like 6 gates. You can have a relic selector, a skill selector, so like my fire punch, this thing, healing, gold, ember, or stat increase. Stat will give you any of your 6 stats, I think, increase during that run. Let me go through this cutscene real quick. So this is what Ember's used for. It allows you to go in and upgrade your overall stuff. So basically, as you progress through the game, you'll, instead of like unlocking, well, you do still unlock new stuff, but you'll have like kind of like passive skills that go on throughout your game that you can use to help. Okay, here's some lore. When Praxis attacked the Ember Tree, the Nexus, he attacked the very essence of the universe. Madness! I know! I knew he would return. It's been on my mind since he left a millennium ago. The Nexus has been stabilized, but I am terrified that Praxis of what Praxis means to do. You must follow him. Stop him before he does something that cannot be undone. So basically, we just had to go in and, during that opening cutscene, we had to go in and stop that big bad guy. And that will, in turn, help revive this place and will beat the game. So, I can see this and that and all this shit is still kind of in ruins. That will gradually over time get changed, but each one of these things will give their own kind of mini skill tree. As you can see, each one has 3 in them, except for these two. These last two, a little bit different. But the basic rundown of things is healing, gold. I forget what that does. I think that's, oh yeah, that's damage in comparison to your current health. And then this back here is like damage towards certain enemy types, like normal, elites, and bosses. This is re-rolling certain things like your skills, your what are they called? Relics, and your stats. And then revives, and that one is a little bit more complicated. So right now though, we are just going to gun it for this one, because this is the best one. Those we can't get right now, so we're not going to worry about. Praxis, she was one of us, the best of us. We were fellow ones. We were fellows once. Okay. When the old tech chose me to become the next keeper, Praxis was furious. He crawled. I tried to shoot things over, but his anger has already corrupted Praxis' heart. He left the Nexus, and I blame myself. He should have been the keeper. You must follow him, stop him. If you are quick, you may be able to catch him, before he does something that cannot be undone. Yeah, you already told us this. So, once we get 179 more Ember, and even if we do use it on that stuff, this is just kind of passive Ember gain. So you don't have to even keep it or spend it on this, it's just kind of like a, hey, you played the game long enough, here you go. You'll be able to get the bow. The bow will kind of be its own little edit thing that will, I'll show you in a little bit. I'm gonna do another run real quick though, just to go to see if I can't get a little bit more lore out of this, but, and so I can show off that little bit of little upgrade that we got. Alright, so I'm gonna have him hit me deliberately, just so then watch my health. See how it just went up? It was at 42, but now it's at 45. So I got a little bit of healing after I beat a stage. Exactly 3 to be precise. Oh, we got chakras. Or chakrams, but I call them chakras. These ones are really fun. You can also, with your skills, you can either quick tap them, like I did there, or you can charge them up. Charging them up will do a lot more powerful versions of the skills called perfect skills, which will help with your relics. For this relic, whenever you use a skill, you have a chance to counter a lightning bolt that deals 3 to 15 damage, 33%. So pretty much every third skill use, I will have lightning coming out of my ass, which is pretty pog if you ask me. So once again, we beat the stage. We can either go to get some extra gold, or we can get some stat selections. Your stats are right here. So you got your health, your damage, your skill damage, so how much damage you do with your skills, your quick chance, your quick damage, and your speed. And I need something to drink, because my tongue is dry. So, with the stat selector, you'll be given a choice between 3 of those stats once you beat the stage. You have to beat the stage before you can get your rewards, of course. I'm not just gonna give it to you for free, but now that I beat the stage, I will get to select the stat. In this case, I can either get a higher quick chance, more skill damage, or more base damage. Chakra goes really good with skill damage. So I think I'm gonna do that, because I'm gonna be hitting things a lot with that. And then another thing is this this Relic Orb. I'm just gonna grab it for now, but I'll show you what that does when we get back to camp. I don't have the firepower now, so this is only gonna heal me 10, but like I said last time, if I had a way to heat that up, then I would be able to turn that into a toasty little steak, which would be a lot more helpful. Once again, we can either do a relic selector, or in this case, we could do healing fountain. I think I'm pretty good with health, so I'm just gonna get another relic. So whenever you do a relic selector, you get to actually choose what relic you get rather than just having them give it to you. So, I know I already do lightning every third time I do a skill, roughly. So, this is really good for me. The lightning bolts leave temporary static charge on the ground that stuns enemies. Another one is whenever you crit, you conjure lightnings that damage enemies. This one down here is just damage reduction. That's really good because a lot of enemies will do anywhere between 8 to 15 damage. I think the lowest is like 6. So that's really good, but I haven't really been getting hit a lot, and much like Risk of Rain, your goal is to ultimately not be hit. So I think honestly I'm gonna go the Chad route and just go to the top or bottom. I'll take the quick chance. Even though I have a low chance of critting, but when I do, I'm gonna fuck some shit up. Alright, so whenever you see that score, you know you're about to get to the mini boss. So let's see what we get this time. Got your wound again. Alright. Not too worried about him. Like I said, those mushrooms always give you your little thing. Also, whenever you're fighting like a single enemy on a stage, you can always use your chakram. If you just stay really close to the enemy, then you'll be able to have it ricochet off of you as well, instead of just the enemy. Alright, just a few more hits, and there he is. Gone like the wind. And we're back at the shop. So, I could go over here, get a large potion, heals me 50. My max health is 50, so that would be really good. But I'm not really holding for healing, so I'm just gonna look over here. I can't get either of these just yet, because I don't have enough money. But, if I were to get one, and get this, whenever you defeat an enemy with a skill, permanently increase skill damage. That one's really good. Because, you know, 125% and 126 and 127, you have a lot of skills like this, chakram, that can kill a lot of enemies. That'll be going up pretty quick, and is doing more damage every time, so. In this one, whenever you use a skill, you have a chance to conjure lightning bolt. That's the same thing I have right here. If I were to stack that like you see, it would become a 66% chance. Once again, I can't get either of those, so I am just gonna take the potion and head out. Now, when you're in the early game, you're gonna really want to focus on getting your Ember up. I could take gold, but a lot of the focus on the game is leveling up out of the missions and having higher kind of substats. Not substats, but added little... Oh, there's another one. Your added buffs that you have just naturally. Oh, I got another one of those. That's cool. So you really wanna focus on that. I've been playing this game. I probably have about, I don't know, a good few hours on here. Probably up to like 10-ish hours. So between 8 and 10 hours, I had to say. And I still get the Ember almost every time. I highly recommend just doing that. But the next best thing is probably getting gold. But it's always dependent on you, of course. So once again, we still have the chakra, but now we're gonna have a second ability right here. So I can either get that fire punch like I had last time, or I can get this ice wall, which I like the fire punch better, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna get the frost wall. And have that replace my empty slot. So now, down here, I am using mouse still. It is recommended to play keyboard, not keyboard controller. I just haven't taken the time to do that. So, I can use my middle button, my shoulder to do that, and then my secondary button to release my chakra. I could get another stat selector, but I'm kind of holding on the healing department right now, so I'm just gonna kind of go and heal up a bit. Oh, and I depleted that too. That's unfortunate. But I'm mostly healed up, so we're all good. I'm just gonna take the CAD move and not get hit, and we'll all be good. See, full health. It's like I never got hit. Alright, so here's the boss room. Boss room will always have 3 mushrooms and 2 to 3 pots. Each mushroom will have chicken. I don't need it, but I'm gonna eat it anyway because chicken's good, and I'm hungry. So the boss will always be the same for the area. This one, it's this guy. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna really want to kind of focus up near him. Try to get as much use out of that chakra as possible. So he has three balls. First one, there's nothing spawned. His second ball, he does that little lightning attack and these kind of mini spiders spawn. And you have to watch out for that lightning attack again. And not get hit. His second round, there's kind of, there's more like dealer things that I was fighting earlier that did like 15 damage. Those things will be spawned for his third phase. And his lightning attack, he'll do that again, but he'll do 6 lightnings rather than 3. Or rather than 2. So. Alright, Ember Knight, look. Now that you have the Ember Tree, now that the Ember Tree has been stabilized, the stewards have begun to return. Oh my god, that's a brick plant. Don't be misled by their carefree appearance. They work tirelessly to maintain the nexus and the prime wards. I am relieved they are back. I hope they will not suffer any lasting effect from Praxis attacks. Alright, so go back and heal. I can go get this, and I'll be starting with 50 gold, which is good. And then I'm gonna go upgrade that a little bit. So over here, what I could do is if I got this, I could go in and gain 5% bonus damage at defeating boss. That's cool and all, but I'm gonna wait on that. So, as you can see, there's always 3 of these. But I have this already done. But I have this one active. So you can only have one of each category active at a time. So you really have to look in and determine which one is these you want. I personally like pocket change and regeneration the best. All of them are valid options. My recommendation though is to get regeneration. At max it's only 5. Well this you can get up to what 15, 30, an extra 30. Which the bow starts at 30, so you would have double health essentially. And this, you know, an extra 6 pull bars and mini bars. So, you know, the game will have 3 mini bosses and then 3 bosses, which after the last boss, and I'll continue playing. So, what, 6 times 5, that's another extra 30. Wait, why would you... Oh, 30, then 60, then 90. So, yeah, that's good too, but honestly, I think regeneration's the best. Just because it's constant healing. So, you know, you don't have to rely on healing items to carry you. You know, if you get hit, you have that recovery. But, anyways, what is this strange energy I sense? Ah, a Relic Orb. I've read about these. I just need to find the proper chapter. Ah! There! That is a powerful piece of history you have found. It will aid you in your travels. If you find any more, I will do what I can to identify them. So, these little orbs that I got earlier, that's what these are. They give us new relics to be able to unlock and find through our game. So this one is Steward's Toolbox. You steal some additional charge. So a lot of our skills, like the fire punch and the frost wall, they only have 1 use per recharge. The chalk one will have 2. Now the chalk one would have 3, and that fire punch and that frost wall would have 2. And then down here, the plasma ball. Whenever you defeat an enemy, there's a chance to conjure lightning. 25% chance. That deals 3 to 15 damage. That one's a really fun one to do because each stack improves it by 25%. So if you get 3 or 4 stacks, you'll just causing fucking mayhem. And yes, when you defeat an enemy with the lightning, it does summon another one. So that's fun. So, I'll do one more run as sword and then try out the bow. And then next time we play, I'll actually be switching to my account, my primary account, and we'll be playing off of that. And I will try to give a little bit more in-depth description about all the upgrades and the upgrade tree and all this and that. Here's this guy. Huh? What? Don't think I'm holding a potion like that. I guess it's sort of my fault. All these meanies out here. I'm staring at this strange thing. Wait a second. Aren't you one of those Ember Knights? Huh? You are! I knew it. You must be one of these scroll tablets. Just showed up all of a sudden. There's one ruined. Somebody destroyed it. What was cracked when it fell from the sky, maybe? In that case, I'm gonna need an armored umbrella. Who the fuck put armor on their umbrella? Oh, sorry. Well, my manners. My name's Eve. I sort of take care of things around here. Fixing and cleaning. That's kind of my thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. And boy, oh boy, do things need fixings around here lately. Which reminds me, I'm probably behind schedule. Gotta run. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Alright. Kill a couple of these spiders and these, that worm. Dodge right through, because I'm a fucking badass. Okay, listen here, you motherfucker. Get some healing. Ember fire. Lovely. Fire punch, pretty much. Ooh. Ooh, more ember. Lovely. Relic Orb, your force weapon hits on an enemy is crit. Ooh, that's really good. And that's what I was hoping for last one when I got that little thing for summoning. I cannot hit things. Summoning lightning on crits. I was hoping to get that. So as you saw, occasionally there will be these kind of like. There will be these dead travelers just around here. You can just kind of loot the graves. They'll give you some gold, sometimes some healing, like an apple or some. And very rarely they'll give you a stat shard or like a relic. Both are possible. Well, I got another one of those relic orbs. Not a relic, yeah, a relic. So they can give like a relic, they can give healing, they will give gold, and they can also give stat increases. Feel like stat orbs. What am I gonna get? Alright, so these are both the new ones. So I already told you that, and then whenever you use your skill, you have a chance to conjure lightning. Which is the same thing I got last time. This time, yep, I got that. Alright. These are not what I was hoping for, but okay. No, I'll get Plasma Ball. Can't go wrong with Plasma Ball. Alright. And then like I said, always go Ember in the early game. You'll notice some of these enemies throughout these scrolls, and it'll be like a different color. Those are called elites. And I'm about to elitely eat some shit. I didn't even get hit by him, but okay. But elites have more health, do more damage, and sometimes have special skills. So like the worms, they'll shoot twice rather than once. Or those blade things that I never know the names of. They will occasionally have kind of like a suction to them, so like a black hole effect, so you'll be reeled into them, which in turn causes you to get hit a lot, and so on and so forth. So, alright, be able to get the bow, and I'll show one round of the bow, and then that will probably be the end of the video for today. I will check out this stuff. I'll go ahead and get this. Here we go. So now whenever I am at 75% health or higher, I'll be doing extra damage. Greetings, Knight. Found another Relic Orb? Now let's see. Ah, what amazing treasures. Some of these relics never cease to amaze me. Good old cellist. Good chisel. How did I fuck that one up? When you defeat a frozen enemy, you heal. I actually don't have this one on my personal file, so that's interesting. Right now, the only way I have to freeze things, I don't think I have any other relics, is to get Ice Wall though. Which is unfortunate, but as I get more relics and more skills, I'll have access to more ways to freeze, poison, burn, etc. Inflict other statuses, apply more crits and more healing, and so on and so forth through those items. So, these old things, no, that's not his voice. These old things have seen better days, haven't they? Wait there a second, while I fix things up. Well, I'll get a better voice from him eventually. I'm not good at voice acting, so. Ta-da! This contraption here is a skill converted and created device. Whoa! What does this mean? Wrote down skill tablets in the most basic parts, like muscle. So small you can't even see them. I hate this. Then transmogrifies those parts into new skills, I think. I haven't tried it yet, but in theory, that's how it should work. I wonder if any of these can be broken down and turned into something else. Maybe my hammer could be used as a skill. That would be cool. There's so many things that no one could possibly explain here, but I need to know how they work. I spent a lot of time thinking and tinkering. That's a little joke because it rhymes. I know it's supposed to be tinkering, but I like the way tinkering sounds. Or thinkering. There we go. Whoa, sorry. I had to take a breath. Anyways, thank you for coming. Thank you, you truly. We can devote these skill tablets you found into new skills. Pretty great, huh? If you find any more, be sure to bring them back to me. Alright, so I don't have any right now, but what he does is he'll give us more skills, so like the Frost Wall, Fire Punk, Chakrams, all that sympathy. Which is pretty cool. Alright, so now we got the bow. One thing you can always do is you have your basic attack, your triple attack, so like your third attack will shoot 3 arrows, kind of like that. And then you have a charge attack. You have the same thing with the sword, just it goes a little bit different as well. His charge attack would be obviously a little bit different than my charge attack, same with his spam attack. So. One thing you'll notice, I do have a lot less health, 20 to be exact. But I can also shoot from a lot farther, attack from a lot farther than the sword can, so. Ah, I got hit. So. Oh, here we go. So, I'm gonna try to, what I got now is this thing. Anything that's hit, like, immediately next to whatever I charge up to, it will, take electricity damage. Which is really fun if you're going for an electric build. I'll go Stash Selector. Why not? Well, on top of that, I also still have that poison. So. Alright. So you just notice my stats are a bit different. Instead of 2% chance, I have a default 5. My damage, instead of like 17 or 18, is now only 8. Shield damage is the same, quick damage is the same. My speed, I'm 13% faster, so 100 to 113. And my health is different as well. I think I'm gonna go crit chance though. Every 10th hit, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every second time I do that, I will pretty much be critting. Not guaranteed, but, you know, mathematically speaking. You know, I'm fucking some shit up, so. Might as well. Alright, we got another relic, and we got some healing up there. So. You see, there's the gold room. That's how we know that that one is an elite compared to the normal bluish purple one. Same thing kind of goes with the with those blade blades. I don't have anything to freeze. Throw to hit, change lightning, defeat an enemy. I'm taking lightning ball. That shit's fun. Come on, don't die. Guess what, motherfucker? I can blade blade too. Okay. Time to camp. Oh no. Camping didn't work. Don't be dumb. Learn something new every day. Ah. So that's the bow. I normally play the bow, but personal preference, of course. I could upgrade one of these, but I'm not going to because I think this one's the best. So, personal preference. But as you can see, I can go in. You can see the stats: 16 damage, 50 health, 2% crit, and 100 speed. Whereas for the bow, it's 30 health, 9 damage, 5% crit chance, and then 113 speed. Then with the sword, your third hit's a really powerful one, while your charge, he does not have one. I thought he had one. My bad. Charge just like that. There's my normal hit, and my third hit is three quick hits. Later on, that will open up. I thought it opened up by now, but I guess not. That will basically be like an Napoleon, so you'll be able to see how good your runs have been, what skills and relics you've unlocked, what monsters you've fought, what bosses you've fought, the worlds that you've been to, and so on and so forth. This guy, he gives you more skills, so like your frost roll, your ember punch, like that fire punch, your chakrams, that dash that you just saw, Knight's dash or something like that, Knight's charge. He will give you more relics and more items, and yeah. And then you can always open up your inventory with tab. But you can also roll, of course, that's always cool. But yeah, that is Ember Knights for you. And with that, going to exit the main menu, switch out that, so then next time I get on, I remember to play on the correct save file. But as you can see, playing with control is recommended. I recommend it myself. I just don't do it because, yeah, I don't know, I just don't. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. I'm out.